Hi! Today, about 3 hours ago, I had a job interview. I was supposed to. I didn't show up. Yeah, I didn't show up. Yesterday, I went to the email and I clicked not attending on the meeting interview invite because it was online. And these past 60 hours have really taught me to reevaluate why I want something and the bigger picture and the bigger why. I had been applying to some retail jobs here and there around locally, and this store got back to me. I actually applied to 3 different locations of this brand, and the one that reached out to me was my last choice, not the most ideal location I wanted to work at. And when they initially called me, I just let it ring to see if they would leave a message and if I could call them back. Also, I don't answer phone calls unless I have the contact saved. I don't answer calls from random numbers, so I didn't actually know that it was the store calling until my phone was ringing and I saw it was a familiar area code, so I looked it up, and when I looked it up it showed the store, so that's how I knew they were calling. But yeah, I don't answer phone calls from any phone numbers, especially if I don't have them saved. I just grew up like that. So they left a message saying they wanted to schedule an interview, and I was really excited. Even though this wasn't my first choice, it was nice to finally just hear back. I was actually really excited and was like, ooh, I want to go through with this. I'm going to call them back to schedule that interview. Okay, I was mainly excited because I was getting way ahead of myself and thinking about the employee discount. But first, let's just double check. Let's clarify with the cards. I ended up pulling 3, the first one being temperance. And I was like, okay, hold on. What more? And then strength came out, and then justice reversed. So it was kind of like, but also proceed with caution. So I called the store about 10 minutes after they left me a message. They confirmed the information on file, my phone number and email, and then the call ended. When the call ended, I received the email invitation for the online interview. And the subject said, group interview. This was not mentioned in our phone call. I know that's a pretty common thing, especially in retail. Something about this just really didn't sit right with me. I didn't like it. I think the part that really just bothered me most is why keep it a secret or a surprise? If it was mentioned already in the phone call or in the message that this would be a group interview, maybe I would have gone. Maybe I would have a different attitude and feelings toward it. But I just was like, I don't even want to go anymore. I slept on it and I thought about it, and yesterday it was so clear to me, especially with just how it was weighing down on my spirit. I was like, I don't want this. And sometimes I do judge myself. Like, am I being too judgy? Am I being too much? Am I being too picky? Do I even have the right to be picky? Like, those thoughts come to me. And I realized what I didn't like about it was because it was clashing with my values, especially in this time of rebuilding myself, my self-identity, my self-concept, and how that reflects in relationships and what I want in relationships, whatever kind of relationships, work relationships, friendships, romantic, familial, community, like all kinds of relationships. Something I'm big on is honesty, transparency, direct communication, and this was just not that. I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. I don't want that. And I know that's just how it is in some places, especially in certain workplaces and certain environments, but I don't want that. I decided I don't want that. And it's okay to decide if you don't want something. A lot of the times when I don't know what it is exactly what I want, but I go through life and experience things, and after I experience things and I don't like this, I don't want that. I have this attitude where when I experience things and I go, I don't like this, I don't want that, and I don't settle for it, life expands and opens up for me. And I'm going to acknowledge that I am in a position where I can be picky. I am lucky and blessed enough to be in a position where I can be picky because I don't have to worry about, I live at home, so I pay with my mental health and my spirit, but I don't have to worry about like paying bills, paying rent, paying utilities, even food. So I'm really lucky to be in this position where I can make those choices. I'm not going to put myself in that situation, in this kind of environment. When I came back to the drawing board, it's like, why do I want a job? Why do I want a retail job? Why am I applying to these things? It's because I want to make money. The thing is, and especially with the internet, there are so many other ways to make money. There are many ways to make money without having to trade your time, without having to trade your physical energy, but along with the physical will come a sacrifice of your mental and spiritual energy as well. So yeah, I didn't show up to that interview today. During the time it was supposed to happen, I was actually having lunch. Yeah, I was having lunch. I was having sushi and boba. You have control over your life and the choices that you make. I have control over my life and the choices that I make. And like I said earlier, life expands when you don't settle for less. If you know you don't want something, if you don't like something, affirm it. I don't want this. I don't like that. My life will be free of this. A lot of the times when we think of affirmations, we think about the things we want, that we desire, that we're going to attract. But I think another way to affirm is to affirm the things you don't like so you can repel them. So like yesterday, after like a huge wave of clarity, this is all affirmations, literally. These are some of the affirmations I wrote. The work I do does not involve LinkedIn. The work I do does not involve Microsoft Teams. The work I do does not entail last minute and surprise meeting like group interviews. The work I do has no fixed income. There is no cap to my income. There is no limit to my income. Those are some of the things I wrote, and your affirmations can sound like that. I don't want this. I don't like this. I will not put up with this. Give me something else. Give me something else. It really did kind of wake me up to just be more picky again, and to just not apply everywhere and just take whatever calls you back, even though it's gonna drain your soul and suck the life out of you. I might have mentioned this in my past videos, in my recent videos. I started posting again on one of my older TikTok accounts that is TikTok Shop affiliated. I didn't know what to do with that account, honestly. I thought about deleting it and closing it because I had just kind of fell out of love with content creation and production and my role in overconsumerism and selling things. I took a really big break earlier this year, and I just was like, I don't know what to do with this account. But I do like the TikTok Shop part of it because I can make some commission every now and then. As of like last month or these past 2-3 weeks, I have been a lot more active on it, posting on it, because if there's one thing that it has taught me, content creation, influencing, and seeing other influencers, there's this really big conversation going about like influencers making too much money on TikTok and stuff like that. But if you have ever made money online, whether it's through content creation, influencing, affiliate marketing, even if it's just faceless stuff, it really changes how it changes your perspective about money and how you can make it instead of having to earn it. It has taught me that you don't have to suffer and you don't have to be miserable in order to make money. Yeah, like, guys, I make money, and I'm not saying 5-6 figures. I'm talking like maybe $3 in commission. I make like $3 in commission from a video I posted 18 months ago, a year and a half ago. Like, I could be on a walk outside, and then when I come back, it's like someone bought something from my video or from my showcase. It's a whole different energy than clocking in and, putting in some work to earn a fixed cap amount of money per hour. And this is a very much more nuanced conversation with how different industries and connect and cross over. But yeah, I just feel like I made the right decision of not going through with that interview. The gut feeling was just there, the gut feeling, the intuition. It was just like, even if I do go and things go well, I would probably most likely not accept the offer just based on what I told you about, setting up the meeting and it being a group interview and it also being my last choice location. I checked the status of my other applications for the other store locations and there is still a possibility that they might get back to me. But this also just taught me, don't just apply anywhere and everywhere. Like, be picky. If you want to work in a certain area, go for those and don't send your application to other areas, locations where I don't want to work. Don't put yourself in environments that you're not gonna look forward to going every day, that most likely are going to drain the life out of you, the spirit out of you, the soul out of you. I'm just gonna keep trusting my vision and doing the things I want to do and trying new things I want to do, whether that's continuing posting on my TikTok shop, doing more affiliate marketing, or trying other different online streams of income and stuff. Like I said, now more than ever with the internet, anything is possible. Anything can happen. I'm gonna continue to be picky and stubborn because life literally opens up when you are picky and when you are stubborn and you tell life, I'm not settling for this. This is not what I want. This is not what I asked for. Life expands when you are picky and you are stubborn and when you don't settle for less. Don't fall into the trap of settling for less because you feel like you have to, because you feel like you have no other options. But the thing is, you do. You are in full control of your life and in the decisions that you make. Trust in your vision and faith in yourself and that things will work out for you, and do not give into fear. You are bigger than that and you are more capable of everything. Okay, I'm not going to ramble on for too long, but I met with my astrologer a few weeks ago, and one of the things that they told me that just randomly came back to me about yesterday was that they were talking to me, you're the magician of your life. And the other day I was just shuffling with my cards, and instead of setting them down like this, I set them down like this, like pictures up, and this literally came up, the magician. Remember, you are the magician of your life. Whatever you put your mind to, you have the power to make it happen. You are in control. So if you've got big dreams, if you got big visions and you don't know how you're gonna get there, and that's the thing you're supposed to let go of, is the how. Follow your vision. Don't lose sight of it. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to playing it small just like everybody else. We are magicians, okay? We are magicians. If you're a magician, go comment it. Comment. Go comment it. I'm a magician. Comment, I'm a magician. I'm a magician. You're a magician. And let's make some magic. Oh. May all of our dreams and visions come true. Ah! Now more than ever, we need more people following their dreams and visions and just being full of life. Don't give in to fear. Don't play it small. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I am rooting for you. I am rooting for you. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. This means so much to me, really, for you to give your time to watching this video, to watch my videos, and I'm really so grateful. And I don't know if I said this already, but I am rooting for you, and I'll see you in my next video.